Illegal immigrants aren't the only people who scare Americans these days. Since 9/11, Muslims, even those born in the U.S., find themselves under suspicion.
You're messing with Americans now! Get out of here!
Anti-Muslim hatred, what many call Islamophobia, has spread in several states, particularly in Florida.
They'll paint Islam and create the illusion that the Muslims in Islam are evil and they're here to try to take over, when in fact the Muslims are here just living their life and participating in society.
Nazar Hamza is director of the Florida chapter of the Council on Islamic Relations.
I have engaged with conversations with people that just absolutely hate Muslims and hate Islam. There are people that no matter what you say, they're turned off. Their ears are turned off, and there's a term in Arabic where translated it's their heart is solid, their heart has been hardened.
This is a cultural jihad we're fighting. We don't suggest guns, bombs, bullets, none of that. It's an intellectual battle, it's a political battle in the U.S.
Tom Trento heads United West, a group that says it defends Western civilization against the onslaught of Islam. He considers himself a soldier, battling the Muslim menace in the U.S.
We're not here to cause trouble. We want to observe. We have a registered...
He's not afraid to take the war into what he sees as enemy territory.
We're going in there, you understand? Well, we're following the law.
Infiltrating meetings of Muslim associations where, not surprisingly, he is far from welcome, as here in Tallahassee, Florida.
I'm going to sit in the chair because that's a complete scam.
Mosques are among Tom Trento's main targets. His group, United West, opposes any project to build new mosques or expand existing ones.
We have determined that about 80% of the mosques in the United States are teaching sedition, teaching the overthrow of the United States of America. If there are mosques that are teaching sedition, they need to be shut down.
It's all propaganda. There's no fact in it whatsoever.
The most important battle waged by the anti-Islamists these days focuses on Sharia law, a moral code that in principle guides all aspects of a Muslim's private life. In the past 2 years, about 30 states, some of them with hardly any Muslim residents, banned Sharia law. Inside the Republican Party, it has become, well, a matter of faith. It's impossible to become a candidate without committing to fight Sharia.
We're not going to have Sharia law applied in U.S. courts. That's never going to happen. We have a constitution. We follow the law.
If you're an adherent of Sharia Islam, you are an enemy of the United States. You are an enemy of mine ideologically.
We don't practice the penal code of the Sharia here in the United States. It's irrelevant. But they're using that fear and say, look, this is the boogeyman. The Sharia is the boogeyman.
Nazar Hamza had been active in his community for years. In 2011, he decided to go into politics. Being a conservative, he felt the local executive committee of the Republican Party was a natural place to start. But he was in for a nasty surprise. This video by an organization called Americans Against Hate shows the reception that Nazar Hamza had to deal with.
People were handing out flyers against me, saying that I was a terrorist and the organization I worked for was related to terror, and that Islam is evil. The entire room of about 300 people just start yelling at me with hateful remarks. It's quite a sensation. It's a feeling I hope nobody has to go through and feel that feeling inside.
In the end, Nazar Hamza lost his bid to join the local Republican executive. A Muslim who considers himself a staunch conservative was soundly defeated by people even more to the right. After the break, the American right has become more radical than ever. We go inside the popular revolt that became the Tea Party.
This current government is more threatening to our values than any government prior in my lifetime.